What's up, everybody? It's the OBSBOT Kid Smooth, and I'm back with another video. And I know yesterday's video was me pretty much sharing my displeasure of Xbox, but say no more. I'm still upset. No, that there's no Perfect Dark, and they're closing studios left and right, laying off people and whatnot. But something happened that I've been calling or thought should have happened and anticipated would happen in the event that Xbox goes, multi-platform. It would almost seem logical for some games from PlayStation to just come over. And this seems like almost a like for like fair trade. Helldivers 2 has been announced for the Xbox Series X and the S, and it's coming out August 26th. Ironically, the same day that Gears of War Reloaded is slated to launch on the PlayStation 5. It's like, give me Gears of War, we'll give you Helldivers. Now, both these games, Gears of War has a campaign, but they both rely on, players to keep the multiplayer alive. And Helldivers, it's had the success, but it had a downturn, and launching on Xbox gives it a relaunch. I think this, should have happened probably a little while ago, but it's happening, and it also bucks that trend of PlayStation won't publish on Xbox, because MLB The Show, it was MLB publishing the game, but actually MLB was publishing the game up until this year when PlayStation finally published the game. It wasn't on Game Pass, but the previous 3 years it was launching day and date on Game Pass because MLB was publishing the game and Xbox had a separate deal with them to get the game on Game Pass. Now, the MLB game that came out this year, published by PlayStation, this game, Helldivers 2, is PlayStation publishing. This is a first-party title, right? This is a first-party title, and the only one I'm really waiting for. Now, I'm going to get this. It's not coming to Game Pass, so I should be able to buy this. Even though I do have it on Steam, I'd like to earn some Xbox achievements. But the other thing I want to point out is that, and if it requires a PlayStation login, I don't mind. I have a PlayStation account. But the other thing is that obviously Lego Horizons. I want that game to come to Xbox, and I think that's one I would love for that to happen. But it does open up that okay, what's next? What else can you stand to release on Xbox and make free money? And that's my background. I apologize. But yeah, I think this is really good. Now, I don't give Xbox credit for this, whatever. So for those say I'm flip-flopping or I'm like, oh, I'm back to botting. No, I'm not. And I'm not even making fun of PlayStation for this. It just seems very like the logical thing to do. It came out relatively soon, so this means this been in the works for like kind of a long time. Because for it to have a release date of less than a month, thank you, less than a month, this had to be in the workings. You know what I mean? So I wonder if one of the things I've been saying since Xbox have been porting games over to PlayStation, right? I said it sucks because it's a one-way trip. But I said it would no longer be a big deal. It wouldn't be an issue if PlayStation started porting games over to Xbox. I was like, there won't be any fandom war or toxicity on X, because at the end of the day, that's what would need to happen for this not to hurt anyone. Like for Xbox being a third party or publishing games on PlayStation, not to really hurt anyone as far as a fan base or whatever, PlayStation would need to do the same thing, and it would almost neutralize the whole thing. And if that's in this it's only Helldivers 2. Right? This marks what, the third game from PlayStation. I mean, Death Stranding is a Kojima game, but it is using a curated engine that was built around PlayStation. But when you consider that, it's like, well, could this lead to it? I don't think PlayStation's going to jump out the window and just release it like you're going to get a batch of like 8 to 10 games announced for Xbox. But could I see, Lego Horizons come in this year? Could I see them, just to get some of that Marvel money up and coming, putting out, Spider-Man remastered and Miles Morales, a dual bundle that they sell for like $50. You know what I mean? Can I see that happen? Yes, I can see that happen. You know what I mean? So, and if and when that does happen, it makes Xbox going multi-plat less and less of an issue. It really does. It makes it go less and less of an issue. And with PlayStation porting games over to Xbox, it stops also those second and third party exclusive deals because they're not necessary. But that's my thoughts. I mean, I will be playing Helldivers 2 on the Xbox. I already had the game on PC, played a few matches here and there, but probably willing to do the same thing on Xbox. $40 title is not on Game Pass. Doesn't really need to be. Let's see how the Xbox customer base reacts to this. It would have been nice if this news broke first and then the Xbox stuff the day after, the reverse. It would be, things would have been had a different tone. But my thoughts is that I'm curious to see what happens next. You know what I mean? I'm looking out for Lego Horizon Adventures, and hopefully still got my my eyes set on those Spider-Man games if they elect to do that. But Helldivers for Xbox Series X and S next month. I'm curious to see how the comparisons go between the Digital Foundry comparisons. Those are always going to be interesting. But other than that, man, hopefully everybody's enjoyed. I really want to know your guys' thoughts on this, because this came as a real shocker. But what's crazy? I should have made a video. Last night when Helldivers posted that they had a live stream, and I almost wanted to say, please announce for Xbox, and I didn't. And if I did that, I would have had my Nostradamus moment again. But other than that, guys, man, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to get the LTG podcast. Might record today, but I'm supposed to see a movie. Might be either today, might be sometime this weekend. But we'll definitely be at you live this week, though. As always, guys, Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I am out of here. Peace.